All right, all right. Hey, it's time to go do this thing, man. I really want to talk about this. I want to talk about this fight. The coach is live, live, live. You're live, live, live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Combat Sports Show. Live streaming. Okay, live streaming. I know it'll probably be a few people come in. Might not be as many as I want to come in, but it's gonna be a few people come in. You know, and of course, I'm doing sound check. Always doing sound check. WWE Female MVP. What's going on, girl? How you doing? Glad you're here, family. Glad you're here. Thank you for coming to the coach's live stream. Yes, yes, right here on YouTube on Saturday night. Well, actually, what is Sunday? But shout out to all you fathers out there. Happy Father's Day to some of you dudes. Even some of you dudes that well, I ain't gonna say it. I could be a butthole, but I'm not gonna say it. Okay, but guys, we're gonna really get cracking on this fight. On these fights, we're gonna get cracking, man. Um, I definitely want to talk, man. So, I mean, really, it's not a whole lot to talk about. I mean, Errol Spence Jr., yo, guy made easy work of OCampo. Easy work. I'm talking about very, very easy work. Okay, extremely easy work. Like I was shocked. I was extremely shocked, like how bad Errol Spence beat this boy. Okay, I mean, he beat the piss out of this guy. Body shot though, man. Humbled this dude with a body shot, like unreal, unreal. Okay, and I was sitting here thinking to myself, you know what? You know, good grief, man. How did this Ocampo guy get? How did this guy get up there? Well, I candy. Spence not fighting bums. Okay, Spence not fighting bums. I mean, well, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna take it that you don't know about boxing because you can't. And I think it's gonna be like easy work to eat the you, or just not eat the you, but dismantle you because you really don't know your boxing. Okay. Um, can you name me? Can you name me three fighters that don't want to fight Errol Spence Jr.? Name me three fighters that don't want to fight him. Okay. Because I know that you don't know nothing about boxing. Okay, and you finna make yourself look stupid. But while you think of your response, let's get this intro going. Yeah, a couple of y'all in here now. Oh, it's time to start. I love this song, man. I love this song. Love this song.
I punch a beat, walking in his face. My name is Royal Flusher, extra gun is on my waist. Both arms
Yeah.
look like a nigga caught a case. I can't go for that, like I'm hauling no. Annoying defecation. Shut the fuck up, nigga. The
Ooh,
exclamation.
God, dog, they going hard.
Loud mouth rapping.
Okay, now it's time to go ahead and start. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and start. Okay, so Errol Spence Jr. he fights Carlos Ocampo, and you know what, guys? I'm thinking about this, and I'm like, this fight. How did this fight get made? Like, I'm happy for Errol Spence Jr. because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Errol Spence Jr. I'm a fan of Terrence Crawford. Okay, I'm a fan of both of these guys. But how did this guy? How did Ocampo? Okay, how did he even get in a position to fight Errol Spence Jr. this killer? How did he do it? And folks, I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, these governing bodies, the governing bodies are a disease, y'all. They're a disease to boxing. And it's like they did this, man. They put this guy as a roadblock in Errol Spence Jr. way. Okay, they put it as a roadblock because you got guys that don't want to fight the guy. You got guys that don't want to fight this guy. You got, Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia don't want to fight him. Every time you ask Danny Garcia, about Errol Spence Jr., his dad will come on. Well, Danny, shut up, shut the hell up, Danny. Let me answer this question. Danny not scared. Danny didn't lose. He didn't lose. Like that's what we get out of Angel Garcia. If you ask Showtime Sean Porter, hey, what about Errol Spence Jr.? His daddy, K. Diddy, Kenny Porter, will come onto the scene, K. Diddy, and he will always just, come on there and he got something to say. K. Diddy won't shut up. He can't. K. Diddy won't shut up. TT, Errol Spence Jr. is a beast, okay? Oh, he's very exciting. Errol Spence Jr. is, he's the version of he's the version of the body snatcher, okay? And he taking these boys' souls, okay? Errol Spence Jr. getting these guys in there, he taking their soul, okay? And shout out to my man Reggie the Tree, man. That's my dude. Danny Garcia not beating Errol Spence, okay? It's just not gonna happen, okay? Look, Keith Thurman beat down Danny Garcia, okay? Candy, I think you just trolling. I don't think you know much about boxing. I think you just want to troll, or and maybe you really believe that. Maybe you're really dumb enough to believe that Danny Garcia could defeat Errol Spence Jr. There's no way. Danny Garcia is a sitting duck, okay? It's no way that Danny Garcia can defeat Errol Spence Jr. It can't happen, okay? It just can't happen. Well, I guess if you believe Danny got robbed by Keith Thurman, no. No, let me tell you who got robbed. Mauricio Herrera got robbed fighting Danny Garcia. Lamont Peterson got robbed fighting Danny Garcia. How you gonna explain this? Okay, and I gotta ask, I Candy, do you know who Mauricio Herrera is? I mean, if you don't, that's okay. I'm not gonna make you feel bad, okay? I'm not. I don't do that, okay? I just like to, say facts, okay? Errol Spence Jr. will beat the living piss out of Danny Garcia. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, it won't even be competitive. It just won't be competitive. There's one man, and we all know who that one man is, okay? We know who it is. We know who will take up the challenge. We already know this. We know exactly who it is. You know who it is too. You just don't want to admit it. You just don't want to admit who it is, okay? But we know. We know. Okay? Showtime Sean Porter. Every single time you ask Kenny Porter always hating on everybody. All in the videos with that Kango. Kenny Porter got a 1986 Kango. Like it's 2018 and this fool is still wearing a damn Kango. You gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. Kenny Porter has on a Kango. And he's not going to let Sean fight Errol Spence Jr. Because Kenny Porter knows what's going to happen. He knows. Showtime Sean Porter can't do that bull in the ring stuff. He can't do that, man. It's not going to work. Errol Spence Jr. going to body him up real quick. Sean Porter will get knocked out fighting Errol Spence Jr. Danny Garcia, it'll be another man down if he fights Errol Spence Jr. But I got one man that will fight him. Oh, there's one. And I'm going to show you who. Listen up.
And I was way stronger than him. Y'all kept telling me how strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit. So I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper. Rap live, open hand, slap saliva. Out your face, embrace the eight, no survivor. Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is ogre.
Okay, Terrence Bud Crawford. That's the man. That's the man who will fight Errol Spence Jr., okay? We know. We know. That's the man who will, not without a shadow of a doubt, fight Errol Spence Jr. I'm telling you right now, Terrence Crawford is no joke. Okay? And I'm telling y'all, it's no way. It's no way that Errol Spence Jr. Okay, I don't think Errol can do that to Terrence Crawford, okay? Oh, okay, Balash, the song, that's Sean Price. Sean Price, Good Lobster. Yeah. Just type it into YouTube, man. Sean Price, Good Lobster, man. I love that song. I love that song. Okay? We know Reggie. Bud is the truth, okay? Bud Crawford, he's not gonna shy, man. And Errol Spence Jr., he's not gonna be able to do what he did, okay, to Ocampos to Terrence Crawford. It's just not gonna happen. Terrence Crawford, he's gonna fight a smart fight. He's gonna fight a very, very, very smart fight, okay? Terrence Crawford will, then he's gonna do his thing. Okay? I'm telling y'all, he's gonna do his thing and he's gonna make everything, copacetic. I know he is. Nah, man. When he fight Terrence Crawford, it's gonna be a war. But this Ocampos guy, and I'm looking at all of his opponents, y'all. I'm on his box rec right now, okay? And it's so many guys on here that I don't know. Okay, like, and I'm not saying like I got the most vast, boxing knowledge on the planet, but I understand a lot about boxing. I understand boxing. Okay, Brittany the War Machine Neiman. Okay, what's up, Brittany? How you doing? Telling me about the kid's birthday party. Keith Brown, MMA and boxing. Yeah, link coming to you right now, man. You got it, guys. That's my man. That's my brother, Keith Brown, MMA and boxing. Definitely, man. We be getting this thing. We be getting this work in, man. You know, we be getting this work in. Yeah. Okay, I'm finna pull up Ocampo's resume. Okay, I'm about to pull it up. Okay, and we're just gonna go ahead and get into it and really start talking about like who are these guys? Like I honestly don't know. I follow boxing. I follow boxing just like the next man. But my thing is okay, Ocampo's like let's really look at his box rec because how does the IBF put this guy in a position to fight Errol Spence? He should have never been in the ring, man, and that's just being real, okay? And I don't want to take away from Errol Spence's victory, man. I don't want to do that. But it's like I mean they couldn't force anybody else. I mean, is there anybody else? You know, like Ocampo. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what was so really disrespectful to Ocampo's. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you what's disrespectful. What's really disrespectful is 2 minutes. Errol Spence Jr. hadn't even knocked this guy out 2 minutes. BoxRec already had him losing. BoxRec already put a loss on there. Like that's disrespectful, man. Oh, eye candy, you gotta be eye candy. I think you just trolling. I think you just I don't know. I think you just trolling. Okay, you don't know anybody's opponents. I mean, look at you. Like you're in the comment section and you don't know nothing about boxing. At least I know the fighters. But that tells you something. If I don't know his opponents, that ought to tell you something. That means they hadn't been making any noise. That means they haven't been doing much of anything. And these are opponents. These are backyard opponents, okay, that they try to hide to pad a guy's resume. See, when you have, in boxing, when you have one guy fighting a lot of guys as easy fights, fighting versus another guy that's been fighting easy fights, and that guy been fighting easy fights, well, guess what happened? You got a guy that's not tested, okay? So Campos, he been knocking all these guys out. He been beating them down. He been beating them down, beating them to death. But these guys are untested, just like he was untested. Oh, he got a test tonight. He got a test tonight. Hot diggity dog. That's what I'm talking about. Keith Brown, MMA and boxing is here.
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
He's here in the comment thread right now. Keith Brown, what's going on? I'm kind of, I'm going in on Ocampo's resume because I'm sitting here, thinking like, this guy, it's a good win for Spence, man. It's a great win, but dang, man. And it's like the
Yeah.
IBF, they couldn't find a more qualified opponent. Like, how did this guy get in Spence's way? Like, why is it that they're trying to put all these guys, okay, in Errol Spence Jr.'s way just to keep Thurman, Danny Garcia, and Sean Porter out his mouth? I feel like that's what they're doing. They keep putting these guys in his way, okay?
Man. And I don't agree. I agree with you, but I don't agree with how that happened. And it's definitely some BS too. To keep the Duckers away. Man, they need to step their game up and stop acting like some scary sissies and fight. Man, get in there and fight. Keith Thurman a good fighter. He know how to handle pressure fighters. Man, but I ain't saying he gonna beat Errol Spence, but believe in your skills and fight.
Yeah, we got some holes in boxing, man. We got a lot of
Yeah.
holes. Uh-oh. I see I
People in
candy.
my age frame and down, they scared, man. Like, fight.
Oh man, I see I candy done got slapped with that wrench. He done got slapped with that.
Oh, man. I ain't see who ain't got it coached by the
Reggie the tree,
moderators you got.
Reggie the tree slapped him with the
Man.
Arpit. I did
Shoot. I
not
probably
block
would
you.
have too if I was on a comment section.
Arpit, I did not block you, sir. Okay, y'all. Okay, so okay, let's look at this, man. Look at these IBF rankings. Okay, I'm looking at them right now. I'm gonna pull it up on screen share so everybody can see. Okay.
All
Oh,
right.
let me get this off screen, man. Y'all been looking at an email link, man. Come on, man. Y'all ain't tell the coach. Y'all didn't tell the coach what was going on. I'll slap the yellow right off your teeth. All right, hold on. Let the coach find this for y'all. Okay. So this is the IBF rankings, and I hope y'all can see it. Okay, I'm just checking to see. Let me put that back up on the screen. Okay, so here are the rankings. Now, okay. I mean, I see some people. I see some qualified people who could have fought Errol Spence Jr. I see a couple of people. I mean, Vargas, Devin Alexander. You know, these other guys, man. Rashad Ellis, he's a pretty decent fighter. He's decent, but yeah, man. I guess it's not a whole lot of people in the litter to pick from, man. Wow. Yeah, must not be a whole.
Yeah, it's
Must not be
because
a.
people ducking him. It's because people ducking Spence so hard where they basically had no choice but to pull Campo into this fight to fight Spence. I mean, I respect him for getting in there having the heart for him, but it totally was this mismatch though.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people, man, to pick from. It's just not. It's not a whole lot of people. I mean, and you got this Yugas guy from Cuba, and I'm pretty sure that most of y'all ain't even heard of Yugas, okay? I'm sure y'all don't know him, okay? We know who Jesse Vargas is. We know who Ocampo is. We know who Devin Alexander is, okay? I don't know who Quadrilia. I don't know who that is. I know who Kita Obre is, okay? I know who that is. I'm pretty familiar with a lot of Japanese fighters. I'm real familiar with those guys. Um, let's see. I'm trying to figure out who else, man. The rest of these guys, I hadn't heard. These top 15. Yeah, it's not a whole lot of people, man. It's not a lot of people he could have fought. If he'd have fought, I mean, he'd have beat Devin Alexander. He'd have destroyed Jesse Vargas. So I guess Ocampo was the next best choice. But like, how did he get ahead of Vargas and Alexander? Though? That's what I want to know. Because at least Vargas and Alexander, they fought people that are definitely tough opponents. But this guy Ocampo's, man, he ain't fought nobody that's tough. Not even remotely
Yeah,
tough.
even with Jesse Vargas, I feel he wasn't did no good with Errol Spence, but maybe would have lasted out the first round at least. That's all I can say.
Yeah, I think Jesse Vargas would have got out the first round, man. I think he would have easily
Yeah,
got out the first round, but I think
yeah,
Errol Spence would have knocked him out anyway. But
yeah.
man, that's kind of telling though. I'm like, wow, man. There are no more rankings. Like no more people that can be ranked to fight this guy. See, man, this is what's going on, man. This is what's going on in the sport that we love. It's boxing. This is what's happening.
Yeah, as much as I love boxing, but the way these boxers acting today is making me. I can see why you turned more into women's MMA, and I can honestly see why you cover more women's MMA. It's less ducking over there. Even so, there's a few duckers, but it's not like as bad as boxing though.
Nah, man, it ain't nowhere near bad as boxing, man. It's a couple of
Yeah,
duckers, man. There's a few of them running around there, but
yeah.
see, in MMA they can duck, but they can't hide. They can duck, but
Right.
they can't hide. See, they can do it for a minute, but eventually you are going to have to get in there and fight who they tell you to fight. That's just how it is. You're gonna have to get in there and put it down and fight the people that they tell you to fight. You know. So yeah, I'm with it, man. I'm with it, but man, this is ridiculous, man.
It
So
was ridiculous, man.
and then Errol Spence saying that he probably won't even get to fight people like whole time Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. He's not gonna get to fight
Right.
those guys, man. He's not gonna. He said he probably won't get to fight them till next year, man. So damn, I mean here it is June, and it's like so we gotta wait. What June? Wait a minute. July, August, September, October, November, December, January. So we gotta wait 7 months, man, for these guys will even want to get in the ring, and we're not even guaranteed that these guys will take the fight. Whoa,
And
BSS Loose Stone Super Chat, Super Chat, Super Chat, Super Chat. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, all them Super Chat dollars, I give it to the fighters, man. I give it to the fighters. Okay. Oh, Marcus
yeah,
Bell is
any
in the
Pacific
house.
the next Super Chats batch going to any Pacific fighter coming
It's
up.
it's oh shoot. It's either because I know
It don't matter to me.
Leah
I'll still
Lesson.
help them out regardless.
It's
Yeah.
it's either Leah Letson or it's either gonna be Leah Letson or Katrina Rodriguez. And I think like we doing another one for Brittany right before her next fight. So
Okay.
yeah, man. So we
Mm.
gonna do that. Make sure she get that. Shoot. Yeah, I think it's Karina. Right? No, it's either Anissa, Leah, or Karina. It's one of them that they gonna get the super chat dollars. But anyway, yeah, man. Okay, so we're not even guaranteed, Keith, that we're gonna get these guys in the ring. We're not guaranteed. Spence. not guaranteed. And then I think Spence he wants to fight Errol. He wants to fight Terrence Crawford for a unification bout. So I guess Spence need they got to get Keith Thurman, man. They got to get Keith Thurman, and they got to get the belt that he still possesses, and then one of those two got to fight for the other belt, and then they gonna have a unification bout. That's the game plan.
Yeah. Shoot, the thing with Keith Thurman is, man, excuse me for this, but way he looking, he need to either get his fat ass working or laziness going, or he just need to give up them belts completely and just get out of boxing completely.
Yeah, I don't know. VSS loose one. I think that Bud and Errol Spence. I think that's a 50-50 fight, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay,
50-50, man.
I'm gonna break it down because Errol Spence he not gonna be able to do Bud like that, and Bud ain't getting knocked out in one round. But I was looking at something in this fight though, man. And I started looking at, now what would Bud do in this situation? Like Bud could actually take a couple of angles on Errol Spence Jr. He can take some angles. He could actually, deliver something because Bud is a good body puncher as well. He could deliver some of his own body shots. And, Bud's also a good counter puncher. OCampo's, he's not a good counter puncher, and I think Bud will be able to handle the methodical pressure of Errol Spence Jr. I just think, though, that if Bud can't wear him down, if Bud really don't have an answer for Errol Spence Jr. by round 7, see, Errol Spence Jr., he's a pressure fighter, and he's one with an endless cardio tank. He's never going to get tired, okay? He's always going to be right there in your face, and he's going to be giving body shots. And see, it's going to take Errol Spence Jr. at least 7 or 8 rounds to wear Bud down, okay? It's going to take him. But, if Errol Spence can get to him and continuously keep those body shots going, I think Bud could be in trouble. Now, if Bud can keep a jab in Errol's face, because, I saw Campo, he had a pretty nice jab, and, it was actually disrupting Bud. If Bud can keep a consistent jab in Errol Spence's face, and maybe lance him to the body with the jab too as well, then I think Bud, as the fight go on, he's going to do a little bit better. It's a 50-50 fight, man. I believe it. At first, I kind of had Errol Spence, a little bit ahead, like I had a 60-40, but, now I'm kind of like, nah, it's 50-50, man. Because I think Bud is going to do a whole hell of a lot more than OCampo would do in there. Man, Bud ain't going to be stupid. Ocampo was stupid, man. He just ran up in there, man. And, trying to trade with Errol Spence Jr., man. Bud ain't going to be stupid like that. He's not going to be stupid to trade with the guy, you know? So I don't know. I mean, Keith, man, what you got thinking on this? I'm kind of curious.
Man, be honest, man, I got it. Actually, I had it like this for a minute. I got it actually 50-50 for Bud and Errol the Truth Spence because, yeah, like you said, it's all pretends. If Bud could, he gonna have to play some Mayweather defense basically, but use the same fighting style, like more aggressive, like than Mayweather is. If Bud could basically sustain them body shots or even avoid them body shots some kind of way,
Yeah.
he got a chance. But if Errol Spence getting in them body shots all night long, I don't care how good shape you is, it's gonna wear anybody out throughout the whole fight, especially if it's going into 9-10 rounds. See what like Kell Brook and everybody else, and he hit hard too, so it's gonna wear anybody out if you get hit there enough.
Man, we got blood boxing in the comment thread.
Yeah.
But
I enjoy his live stream. I listened to his first live stream too, and he do his thing when he talk.
Blood. If you feel like coming in, man, I know, man. Everybody wants you on a live stream, man. I know you're heavily. I just sent you a link, man. If you feel like coming in, man. Oh man, blood. P Money up in the house, man. I see some. Oh, what's up, Terrell Knox? What's up, man? Mr. Doc, I see him up in here, man. He definitely he's a big fight fan. Big Ernie Shavers fan. Yeah, man. My brew. What's up? So, Blood, if you feel like it, man, I know everybody wants you on a live stream, Blood, but I sent that link. And don't worry, man.
Yeah,
Don't worry. It's unplugged. Blood boxing, you unplugged.
Yeah, coach.
There
I know.
will be no PG-13 restriction. Oh man, blood boxing.
Yeah,
guys.
coach. I know you like both fights, Crawford and Spence, but who you like a little bit more, or you like them both equally?
You know what though? I like Spence technical work, man. I've always liked technical boxers. I've always been a fan of a technical boxer. I think Spence. I mean, I think Bud Crawford, man. I don't know, man. I think Bud Crawford got what it takes, man. But you know what? For those of y'all that missed it, we'll get silent for a minute, Keith, and the Bud Crawford intro video. I know people, man. People ain't seen it yet, but I'm gonna run it through one more time, man. Then we're gonna get into Bud Crawford. I'm gonna ask you about Bud. All right.
And I was way stronger
All
than him.
right, I'm about to be quiet.
Y'all kept
I'm about to
telling
put it
me
on mute,
how
actually.
strong he was, but y'all didn't give me enough credit. So I had to go in there and show y'all.
Slapping any man, spitting grams, verbal minivan, sipping Henny, murder mini on your Instagram. Body slam rap, aiming for your cap twister. Razor blade rap, slice you in your back ripper.
Rap live, open hand, slap saliva out your face, embrace the ain't no survivor.
Wash rhythm, socialize, I'm a monster hitman. This a hit, I'm putting AIDS inside the solar system. Soloist, rockin' polo, so emotionless. Hold the fifth, Quasimodo, this is ogre.
Okay, guys. All right, cool. So we talking about Bud Crawford. So okay, Keith. Okay, if these two were to fight, man, who do you got winning?
I'm a actually, man, since I always keep saying 50-50, man, to be honest, I'm gonna have to change that a little bit. I'm gonna have to go 42 to 48% off Errol Spence. This cause his technicalness and he could take a hit real well and everything, and his time and his skills is so good where I think he could still catch Terrence Crawford some kind of way. Because I think Errol Spence can handle fighters as fast as him still.
Wait a minute.
Be honest, be honest, like even Triple G, much as I can't stand that dude, he can handle fighters as fast as him still. For some, I reach like Kell Brook, even Daniel Jacobs a little bit, even though Daniel Jacobs did better than Kell Brook though.
Hmm.
So
So wait a minute.
I
Hold on,
go
Keith.
ahead.
Wait a minute. 42 to 48. Wait a minute.
No. I'm at 40. No, I'm at 52 to 48. My bad.
I'm about to say.
I calculated wrong. That was my bad.
I was about to say. How you gonna explain that?
Man,
Okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna explain that one. You got me on that, but it's 52 to 48 for
Yeah.
Errol Spence.
Hey.
52. Terrence Crawford 48. Man.
I see my man. I see my man. I see my man MBT Boxing on the channel, man. What's up,
Oh
MBT
man,
Boxing, man?
that's my man right there too.
Yeah, man. If you feel like coming on, man, I shout him out, man. And guys, moderators, man, just it's some of these trolls are rolling around here, man. We gonna just keep getting them out of there, man. Just keep getting them out of there. Okay, man. What's going on, guys? MBT is in the house. NBT Boxing is there. Blood Boxing is here somewhere. Guys, if you feel like it, y'all roll up on in the stream, guys. Okay, sent the link if you feel like it. MBT is a moderator. Okay. And these guys are making fun of my boy full-time MMA. Anybody come in even trying to make fun of him, man, we just blocking them, man. We're not playing the game today, okay?
Yeah, leave full time alone. He do his thing. He do his own thing. Let him be him.
Yeah, man. Yeah. It's cool, man. It was cool at first, but I'm not really a big fan of people making fun of people, man. That
Nope,
don't,
I can't stand bullies. Cause I was
yeah.
bullied as a kid for a while. That's what made me kind of be a boxer today, to be honest.
Yeah, man. So, if they come in talking about full-time MMA, block them. I mean, block them immediately because we want to keep everybody engaged on the chat, man. Okay? Just keep doing them, man. Okay. All right, man. So cool, man. So Bud Crawford, man. Bud Crawford got a lot of dog in him, man. Bud Crawford got a lot of dog in him, man. And then who is this guy, Johnny Moe? Hey, wait a minute. Why did Spence hit OCampo in the ball sack? Well, I mean, it was an accident. He didn't try to. I mean, he was trying to, do body work, and sometimes punches slip there, and, you get hit.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
I mean, and even in sparring, honestly, I even got hit there before. He didn't mean it. We was just inside close doing some inside work, and it happened.
Man, yeah, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. God Almighty. Yeah, he ain't try to do that. But see, listen, let's not take away from the victory, okay? The shot that dropped OCampo was a body shot, okay? And they reiterated that on TV, man. That's just how it is, okay? They reiterated that on TV. That's just how it is, okay? All right, man. So Man, you got guys like, whole time Sean Porter. I'm sorry. I said whole time. I meant Showtime. Sorry about that, y'all. You know, Errol Spence said, hey, I'm not fighting these guys till next year. I'm not fighting these guys till next year. Okay? I'm not fighting these guys till next year. And, the thing of it is, man, it's like, what? Wait a minute. You don't get to fight him till next year. Because what do you think about Kenny and Sean, man? I mean, Kenny and Danny. I'm sorry. Danny Garcia and Showtime Sean Porter, man, possibly not fighting this guy to 2019.
You said Sean Porter said that?
Well, Errol Spence said that they're probably not going to fight him until 2019. But see, even earlier, man, when you asked Sean Porter about Errol Spence Jr., he was kind of like deflecting it, man. He was kind of deflecting it, and Danny Garcia kind of was like, well, yeah,
Oh,
it'll be a good fight, but, that's code word for, shh, man, I don't want to deal with him. I don't want to deal with him.
yeah. Man, they full of it though. Like Kenny Porter, you talking about like Kenny Porter and Sean Porter?
Yeah.
You a while ago when Kenny Porter said, "Well, pump the brakes." They all talking about he ain't do enough work yet and everything. But I was about to actually make a video. I figured out why fighters really duck though, and Sean Porter and Danny and Keith Thurman all in that same category is because they don't believe in their skills enough, where they think that opponent got something in them that can beat them, or they just too lazy to find out why that opponent could beat them deep down inside. And honestly, my trainer told me that why fighters duck each other, and that's part of the reason why they doing it.
I mean, I guess. I believe your trainer. I mean, I know Kenny Porter, man, with that outdated king. I know he ain't trying. Man, look, man, I hate when people don't ask Kenny Porter the tough questions. I would say
They
Kenny
never
Porter.
do.
I would say, Kenny, what are you doing, man? What are you doing? First of all, why are you talking all this junk with that damn Kango on? Okay, like first, that's number one. Why are you talking this junk? Kenny Porter, you like 5 foot, you like 5 foot zero. Okay, you like you like -5 feet tall. Okay, you
Looking like
talking
he's
junk.
60 years old.
Yeah, man, you like what you 60 looking like you 80, and you talking all this
Yeah.
junk about the man, Errol Spence Jr. and every darn body. Everybody that, they ask him about any other welterweight, he always got to throw shade on him. Oh, whoa, 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 now pump the brakes now. I was with Errol Spence Jr. on this trip, but you ain't the reason, boy. You ain't the reason why Errol Spence Jr. You're not the reason why, he's actually doing well. It's not you.
Yeah. He probably sparred him one time, and that's before Errol Spence probably got real good at what he doing now. Because I know he sparred him before. It was probably like years ago when because Errol Spence started his boxing career late too at 15, and he 28. About 13 years versus 20 years. So they probably was giving Errol Spence a little business, and Errol Spence coming up, but they see how good he doing now. They like, I ain't mess with that dude now.
They ain't messing with him, man. I'm telling you, they are not messing with him. They don't want no parts of this guy, man. I'm telling you, they want no parts of this dude. They doing whatever they want to do, man. They doing whatever they want to do. And you know what? If they don't want to fight the dude, okay. See, we're getting enough of this, man. See, I don't even want to talk. I got Joshua Wild up on the screen, but I don't even want to talk about that no more, man. Like, I'm really tired of talking about that because we kind of know what it is, man. Okay? We know exactly what it is. And we know that Joshua don't want to fight. We know that, Danny Garcia don't want to fight Errol Spence Jr. We know that Showtime Sean Porter really don't want that fight. See, we already know this, man. We know. But
Yeah.
and it's inevitable. Kenny Porter, he can say whatever he want on the interview. He can be all up in the video. He can be in that new Kenny Porter Performance Center that they built. He can do all of that stuff, but we know that the truth is that this guy, they understand that Errol Spence is the real killer. That's the but now you know what? When they ask him about Terrence Crawford, they don't really have an opinion. See, when fighters don't have an opinion on somebody, that means they really don't want to fight him either. See, that's what since I've been really, really, really digging into boxing, because I've been watching boxing for a while, since like the late 80s, I've been watching boxing. But, it's been like, ever since, okay, when they come on and they start talking about Terrence Crawford, they kind of try to skate around it. or they'll say, yeah, he's a good fighter, but. And when you start hearing that but, I'm like, oh, they don't want to fight him. And I guarantee you when the doo-doo hit the fan, them guys, they're not. I promise you, they're not going to want to, get this thing cracking. They ain't going to want to. That's just how it is. It's just how it is. Let me
Oh yeah,
see. Okay, this
yeah.
Johnny. Who is Johnny?
It's easy. No, yeah. They make it so easy to tell they ducking fighters now. Like when you say your butt, or if they say a fighter they know they could beat, they'll get on that a lot quicker than the fighters they know that it's a chance that's gonna give them a lot tougher fights.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and probably so, man. Probably so. You know, but
Yeah, like
oh, go ahead. I'm sorry, Keith.
yeah, like Keith Thurman, for example. You mentioned Paulie Malignaggi. Like, don't duck me, son. Duck, mention Errol Smith. Oh man, he ain't done enough yet, and I ain't ready for him yet. I'm not ready for Errol Spence Jr. yet. He ain't done enough yet, but he a good fighter.
Yeah, and then he tried to call Errol Spence a young buck. Like, El DeBarge.
He only a year younger.
Yeah, with
Me and
that
Keith
damn
Thurman the exact
ponytail.
same
What
age.
the hell?
Me and him.
You ain't no OG Keith Thurman. Shut up. That damn ponytail, man.
I gotta.
I mean, I guess if you
Ugh.
rocking a ponytail like that, people think you older. To my young buck. Shut up, man. You see, Keith Thurman
Yeah.
say some of the dumbest stuff, man. Keith Thurman.
He do.
God, man.
Gotta be the first name, but I promise you, big. Even if I get to the big stage, I promise you, I ain't dugging.
Yeah, man. He gonna be talking about, oh yeah, well you ain't, go up a slippery slope. Man, what the hell you talking about? Slippery slope? Keith, what the hell are you talking about, man? He told somebody they're going up a slippery slope. No, Keith, we just want you to fight Errol Spence Jr., man. We want you to we want you to stop, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly,
who all remember that interview, man? When Keith was talking about, we're going to go up a slippery slope. What? like, what fighter? Who going up a slippery slope, Keith? Who the hell? Damn, it looked like you
Nobody
slipping
but
down
him.
the slope with that damn. I mean, it looked like you slipping down the slope with that ponytail, man.
and
God,
stuffing that
dog.
burger down the throat with every ketchup bite, or every bite of the burger you eat, dipping in ketchup.
Yeah, Amazing Eric Sports, man. Amazing Eric Sports had an issue with that.
Yeah, he pointed that out, and I watched it, and he was dead right though.
Yeah, like this dude, he take a bite of the hamburger, put some ketchup on it. Take a bite of the hamburger, put some ketchup. What kind of whole mentality is that, man? What is Keith Thurman doing?
Showing. You see him recent pictures, and now he kind of fat now. Dude look like he at least close to 200, at least close to it.
Man, Keith got that wife, boy. That's she feeding him good. She PG-13 channel good. She doing everything. This Keith. This is Keith's first real woman, man. His first time.
He living normal life, like somebody never boxed before.
Yeah, this is Keith Thurman's first time. All right, MBT. MBT, let me know, man, if you're coming on in, man. I know you in Australia. But, do it, man. Do it. Yeah, man.
Yeah, he funny. MBT, that's a funny dude, too. On his live streams, how he do Conor McGregor voice. That joint funny, though.
Yeah, he did a little Conor McGregor skit. I remember that.
Yeah, that joint funny.
I remembered it. I remembered it, man. But yeah, he did the arm waving. Fuck Floyd. Yeah. That was funny, man. Extremely.
It was.
Yeah, man.
It was though.
Extremely funny. But shoot, man. So I guess now, man, we looking at all these boxers, man, and I think Triple G, he about to be on his way out, man. I think Triple G about to be on his way out of here. He ain't finna fight nobody. He gonna fight Canelo again, and that's just what it is, man. He just gonna keep doing it and doing it and doing it, man.
Yeah, like I think that was Jamal Charles said Lil G's, because since he got no balls, man, he is considered Lil G's, honestly. I agree with Jamal 100% when he said that. and his trainer, Abram Sanchez, got mad at Jamal for saying that.
Yeah, Abel Sanchez. You know what? I called in to the show, man, on Dante's Boxing Nation. I called in, and I actually got to talk to Abel Sanchez, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, man, you know, I said you hollering about that, that a Dominic Wade was your mandatory." And I told him, I said, so, what about Jamal Charlo? I mean, he's going to be a mandatory. Don't y'all owe him a title shot? He says, well, in this case, mandatories don't matter. Mandatories don't matter. I mean, wait a minute. Hey, what you mean they don't matter? What you mean they don't matter? Wait a minute, how you going to explain this? So, he gave me some kind of long fable and just kind of, worked around the whole thing. And I'm sitting here like, God, dog, man. God, dog, are you serious? Abel Sanchez, not only, man, is he lies, this dude, he started talking, his neck started flapping in the wind. I'm like, what is wrong with this guy, man?
Yo, you right though.
The hell is Abel? What's wrong with Abel Sanchez? And man, if he ever in life called Dante's Boxing Nation, if he ever get on that live stream again, I'm gonna be like, yo, Dante, give me 10 minutes, man. Give me 10 minutes with this dude. That's all I need. Give me 10 minutes. And I'm gonna put his nose in the dirt, man.
Yo, he probably will give it to you too.
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
so
he ain't a big
Bailey,
fan of himself.
Yeah, so Derek Bailey. Yeah, okay, so you was in that live stream, man. Yeah, man. I can't stand, man. See, we got too many sissies in the news media, man. It's too many of these guys, man. They not asking these questions, man. They're not asking the right questions. They not asking these guys, and it's irritating, man. It's irritating that they won't ask the right questions. They just won't do it. And I'm like, come on, man. Come on. You guys, y'all ask the right questions, man. Y'all ask the right questions.
G was around. I know you definitely, coach. You definitely like, so what's going on with you and Jamal Charlo, your mandatory? So what's going on with that fight? Can you tell me about it?
Yeah,
and see what you say.
No, I ask him, man, what you mean? I'd be like, yo, Abel, what, come on, man. What's up with Charlo, man? I thought y'all, and I'll be like, man, look, y'all the one said that, Triple G can beat anybody from 154, and then first it was 154 to cruiserweight, and then, 154 to 175, then they changed it, to 154 to 168, then after that is, nope, we're going to stay at 160, okay? That's what we're going to do, we're going to stay at 160 because we want to become undisputed at 160. So that's what they said. Okay, and now, it's all been all this back and forth. And then they let Oscar De La Hoya, the guy, y'all know who that is, the guy that played with the kitchen utensils.
Fishnet.
Yep, the guy that played with the kitchen utensils, okay? That guy, they let him, like Triple G just let Oscar De La Hoya dictate. Let Oscar De La Hoya dictate, the remainder of his career. And now they're going to fight, these two idiots, they're going to fight again. They're going to fight again. I tell y'all, man. It's terrible. Hey, my sister from another mother, Guitar Babe, has entered the chat. She's entered the chat. She says she's just stopping by quick to say hi. Guitar Babe.
See, she making videos now. Go subscribe to Guitar Babe 21.
Go subscribe to Guitar Babe 21. Okay, go subscribe. That's what it is. Benji called Oscar De La Hoya Oscar Redder. Okay.
Your Benji funny.
Mr. Doc been in the comment section, man. He been killing, old Abel, and killing Tom Loeffler. Yeah, they done Triple G. Man, his legacy gonna suck, man. Like, they gonna ask his kids, or, man, when, 20 years from now, man, when Triple G finally gone, man, I'm gonna tell y'all, people gonna be like, yeah, Gennady Golovkin, he got all these title defenses, and then they gonna come across a 78 Sports TV video. Then they gonna know. That this dude was a bum killer. This dude fought bums. That's all the man fought. And the faster this man get out of the game, the faster we can get back to reality in boxing. And maybe we can get a real champion that'll actually fight for the belts, or who will defend the belts, instead of this guy right here that's sitting around here waiting on a guy with fishnets. Waiting on a guy who wears stockings and pantyhose.
Yeah,
and
I gave Triple G a similar name to yours. You gave him Bum Killer, I gave him Bum Bully, because that one kid in school, right? He bullied the kids that's smaller than him, but he can't beat this one boy. But he ain't gonna mess with that one boy that's he can't beat. And I call that Triple G.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
The Bum Bully. Yeah, that's the name I gave him. Before I heard you say Bum Killer, I gave him Bum Bully already.
Yeah. He's not gonna beat him, man. He is not gonna beat him. I mean, bum killer. You know what, man? You know, and he's being dictated too. He's being dictated too, man. Okay, by a guy. Okay, by a guy with who fishnets use a turkey spatula, a baster, a fork, a spoon, a pair of tongs. I mean, what was he doing with a pair of tongs? What was he doing with a pair of
I
tongs?
wonder who
What?
decided to eat over there probably the day before or any days
Yeah,
before that he
yeah.
done. They just caught him with that.
But could you imagine, man? Could you imagine going over to his house and he invite you over for dinner? He'll say this: "Hey, would you like to come to my place and come sit at the dinner table? Yeah. Um, I'm gonna fix something very good today. Uh, and then we can talk about the contract. Yeah, man. I'd be like,
Man,
who washed these
it won't
dishes?
be.
I
And
wouldn't.
be
I
honest
wouldn't.
with
I
man,
wouldn't eat at that dude's house,
I
man.
mean, I'll be like, yo, that won't be one time. I won't be no PG-13, man, because I ain't even the biggest swearer, but man, he'll probably get some hooks, left uppercuts upside his head and everything,
Yeah,
and
man.
get about.
I would not. I'm sorry. I would not eat at Oscar's house. Now Benji
Nope.
asked a good question. He said, "What can GGG get respect? What can he do to get respect?"
Yes,
Well,
sir.
some people do respect him. I just don't because, you know, I kind of I was a big GGG fan. Maybe about 3 years ago, I was a fan of his, and I was like, yeah, this dude, he a pretty good fighter, man. Dude can crack. He got a pretty exciting style. But then, I started noticing that, okay, well, you got all these available opponents out here, and it's like, he didn't want to fight him. Then, getting around 2016, Andre Ward was trying to get this guy in the ring, and Triple G, when they asked him about Andre Ward, he said, no, no, too much, no, not today, no, no. Like Triple G fixed his mouth to say that. Y'all, I can't make this stuff up. When he said that, I lost it. I said, what? Wait a minute, because you guys, and this the time at the time, Andre Ward was at 168 pounds, and Andre Ward and Triple G, they were running around here saying we'll fight anybody from 154 to 168, and they even tried to call out Floyd Mayweather, who was a freaking welterweight, and he fought Kell Brook,
Right.
who was normally a welterweight. So,
Yep.
and I started like, yo, this dude don't want to fight no tough comp. Then he took a step up.
Yeah.
He fought a welterweight, a tough welterweight in Kell Brook. Kell Brook pieced him up a little bit, and then, he was able to dominate the smaller Kell Brook, okay? But, this is a trend. Then he fought Danny Jacobs, very, very close fight, I thought Jacobs won it, but the fight could have went either way. I'm not finna argue with anybody who thought Triple G won or vice versa. I'm not gonna argue. I thought Jacobs won. But, then after that, when Jacobs, like, really, really touched him up, it's like, oh, okay, who does he fight next, It's like, okay, who does he fight? And I knew they wasn't going to let Jacobs out of there with a decision. I mean, we knew that because the Triple G Canelo fight was a big moneymaker, and I knew that Jacobs was not going to get out of there with a decision over Gennady Golovkin. It just wasn't going to happen. So, then he fought Vanes Monterosian. Now, you had people that stepped up to try to offer their services, okay? I mean, you had Demetrius Andrade. He said, hey, I'll step in on short notice and fight Triple G. You had Jamal Charlo, who said, Hey, am I back? Mic check. Okay, don't worry, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. No worries. Bet your coach Sheldon Harrison gonna fix it today. It's okay, we got it. Ah, nice and clean. There we go. All right. Nah, man, I don't know what happened to the sound. It does that, man. It's supposed to be
Yeah.
a top of the line
Oh,
mic, man. Okay, so where did you guys? Okay, where did I stop? Okay, back with the echo. The echo back. What the heck?
now you good. I mean, you sound good.
Okay, let me see if it's an
And who
echo
were
back.
we talking? Who were we just talking about? I was just trying to see what was going on.
Nah, the echo back. I
Oh,
can see it. Hold on.
empty now.
Okay, yeah, I think the echo, man. This microphone. You know what, man? I would kill. I wish I
Are
could
you
just kill this microphone and just leave it and set it up to. Let's see.
how the microphones be expensive and they still act up so much?
Yeah, man. It's just the echo sucks, man. It's and I don't
Yeah.
like it. I don't like it. But we're gonna finish out the live stream with it. I ain't too worried. Um,
Okay.
yeah, we're gonna finish it out, man. Even though it hurts, I can't stand it, but that's okay. I will be okay. I'll be okay. But that's the whole thing, man. That's what happened with Triple G. So if you guys kind of heard what I was saying, that's what happened. I stopped being a huge fan of Triple G. Stopped being a fan because he was tripping. This guy didn't want to fight tough fights. Nah, the echo back. Thing, man. That's what happened with Triple G. So if you guys kind of heard what I was saying, that's okay. It's not that bad now. Okay, but yeah, that's what was going on, man. So I kind of I'm just not a GGG fan now, man. I wasn't, and some guys thought, well, it's because he's not black, and no, it's not. It's because he's not fighting anybody. And you know what? And if anybody get to the point ducking, I can't take ducking. Okay, I can't take ducking. I just can't take it. And if somebody gonna duck somebody, well, you better not do it around me because I'm gonna call it out, man. Benji's here. What's up, Benji? So Keith, man, I don't know what kind of thoughts you got now, man. Like I'm with you.
On what topic? You talking about the Triple G thing?
Yeah, and you know what? What about yeah? And then we'll get to Triple G. Okay. Well, I guess, man. You tired of talking about that idiot too? I'm tired of talking about him.
Well, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Triple G ain't nobody special to talk about. If you get me on Triple G, it ain't gonna be nothing too good.
But I tell y'all, I know I got another episode of Night of the Living Fanboys coming up though. I know y'all gonna be ready for that. I've been working on that all week. Night of the Living Fanboys. Man, you know what? It's picking at Triple G, and I know the Triple G fans hate it, and that's what I do it for, to mess with them. But deep down, them guys, you know what? They watch them videos. They love watching it because they like to argue. They know, man. Come on, Triple G fans, y'all learn how to laugh a little bit. Like y'all dudes don't know how to laugh. That's y'all problem. You learn.
He just
Need to
really
like
be
a
having fun, even though he shouldn't be doing what he doing. But we still just be having fun with it.
yeah. It do be fun, man, because them guys be having convulsions and why you don't like him? Oh! And it's funny, man, because they be getting mad too. But I'm gonna stop picking on them.
Yeah.
I am. I'm gonna stop picking on them, man. I'm gonna leave them alone just because yeah. Okay, my man Balaj, he said, "Who you got for Clarissa Shields and Gabriels?" I
Oh
think.
yeah, they just showed that
Go ahead, bro.
Bristol Shields. I think.
I think Shields got it, but Hannah Gabriels, don't let that beautiful smile fool you. Do not let that face fool you. Girl can fight. That's a killer. Okay, that's a killer up under all of that, man. She's only got beaten by one time, and that's by Ox. I can't ever pronounce her name, Castillo. Oxdana Castillo. That's who beat her, and Castillo knocked her out. But it was a tough fight, man. It was a tough fight. Very tough fight. And Clarissa Shields, she don't have knockout power, man. Clarissa
Yeah, she just
is a
really
she.
fast. and she can box really well too.
Yeah, man. Clarissa is a volume
Athlete.
puncher. She's a good volume puncher, and
Yeah,
she's good at it. Okay, she's extremely good at it. But she don't have knockout power, and I think that's going to hinder her when you fighting a fighter like Hannah Gabriels. That it's because Hannah's tough. She got a good chin too, and I don't know. And if she catch Clarissa with a shot, and Hannah heavy handed, she real heavy handed. So yeah, man.
yeah,
But I
yeah,
definitely, I definitely be I definitely be checking in with this one, man. Oh
yeah.
man,
I'm
look at
definitely
John.
gonna tune in and watch it myself.
Yeah, look at my man Johnny Mo said Triple G long neck on the bottom left on Coach Fly. Now he picking on Triple G. See, I was gonna stop, but then now Johnny is your
He the
fault,
only one that I don't feel as bad because I pick on him too sometimes.
man. Oh, wait a minute, Antonio McCray in the building. Yeah, I see that wrench, boy. Boy, they've been slapping them. They've been killing them with them wrenches, huh? They've been killing them, man. The wrenches, boy. Yeah, I've been kind of helping them too.
Yeah.
I've been kind of helping them too. That's what it is, man. But we're gonna do what we do,
Oh,
man. We're gonna do what we do. Smash the like button, man. Smash that like button. Y'all know what it do. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, Dennis said he about to call it a night. I'm about to, man. I'm about to call it a night here pretty soon. Um,
yeah, I hear you, Dennis.
Oh yeah, she trained by John David Ponytail. God dog, y'all. John David Ponytail. Jesus, man. Wow, man. Wow. Yeah, well, the last time we seen John David Jackson in action, B Hop had his feet kicked up in the air. Y'all remember that?
Oh,
Yeah, you guys remember
yeah,
that? Remember B Hop? And Carissa Shields is going down to, she's going to John David Jackson. Yeah. Oh man. How many of y'all remember, B Hop getting his feet kicked up in the air? I mean, do you guys remember that?
man. Hell yeah. It was funny too, though.
It was funny. It was funny because
Yeah.
he talking about, yeah, man, but he pushed me out the ring, man. He pushed me out. Nah, B Hop, he got punched out the ring, man. That's the difference, man. I don't want to pull up a screen
Now,
share.
now,
Oh, yeah, I
what
got
was
the
your
perfect
opinion of
photo.
the Javier fight and the Adrian Granados? How that ended? Push out the ring on that.
Yeah,
What do you think
man.
on that?
Yeah, he did a
Because
B
that was
Hop.
for Javier the way he was looking. To
But Granados pushed that dude out the ring, man. Come on.
yeah, that was a push out the ring. That's why I brought that up for example, or that B Hop example.
Yeah. Oh, there it is right there, y'all.
Yeah,
Oh, man. Y'all see B Hop feet, man?
that's crazy.
The man feet is kicked up in the air, man. What is going on? That's just ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. I ain't even gonna say what he looked like he really ready for. I ain't gonna, I tell you behind the scenes.
Oh man, God dog, man.
Man,
That's your
yeah,
boy.
man.
That's your boy B Hop, man. Hey man, you
That's crazy.
might want
That
to get your trainer to help him out, man. B Hop flying, man. When I saw this, I thought, man, I think Bernard Hopkins, I think he can fly. Oh man, he can fly. Hot diggity dog. Oh
Yeah,
man.
he got pushed out. Now the dude that fought tonight, Javier, got pushed out. That's the difference.
Yeah, Javier got put. You know what? I thought Adrian Granado should have been disqualified, man.
Yeah, they gonna put it as a no contest. You right. It should have been
Should
disqualification.
have been a disqualification. He pushed him right out the ring, man. He pushed him right out. I mean, you can't disqualify people. I mean, you can't push people out of the ring and then think that this is acceptable. I mean, nah, man, come on. He pushed dude out the ring, and they just need to go ahead and bring this dude back and just give him a victory.
Yep.
Man, look, man, Balaj, yeah, man, I had to put B Hop on blast, man. I'm sick of him, man. B Hop saying some suspect stuff. He kissing Oscar De La Hoya booty. Yeah, man, come on, man, Come on.
He over there eating dinner out of that utensils that been in his behind. He over there eating that dinner.
I bet you B-Hop. I bet B-Hop do go over there for dinner. So I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt that B-Hop. Man, come on. I don't even want to think about it. I just don't want to think.
I don't. Well, I just had to make the fun and jokes on him because I'm sick of hearing him too. That's all.
Yeah. Okay, Balash, I'll tell you what, man. I have to send out a link, but tell you what though, man. The toll-free number. Okay, the hotline is open. Okay, the hotline is open. Any guys want to call in? Okay, we'll get the hotline up, and we can go ahead and talk, and we're in the clear. Let's sing another song. No, I'm just kidding. Ain't nobody singing no song. But anybody, if you want to call in, okay, the lines are now open. Okay, call in the toll-free number, enter the PIN, and you will be live with Keith Brown MMA and Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show live. You will be live with us, okay? You'll be live. And you'll be able to call in and voice your opinion. Because everybody has opinions, right? Everybody. That's what it is. Okay? All right, Terrell Knox says Robert Garcia's interviews are, his interviews are funny. Has kind of grown me attached to Mikey. Yeah, Mikey's a decent fighter. He is. He's a decent fighter. Real decent. Let me see. Talking about the Granados. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Shoot. Talk about Granados, man. He pushed him out the ring. Let me see. Will Stroker. Oh, Will Stroker. Okay, Bud don't hit low BS fight. Well, it is what it is. It happens, Sometimes low blows happen. Errol Spence didn't try to. He didn't try to hit him low. Okay? He didn't try to hit him low. And that's what I got to tell you. I mean, I don't know, Keith.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you feel like he hit him in the nuts on purpose?
No, it just when you're in the inside work, especially when you're doing that body work, I got hit like there by accident. He ain't meaning nothing. Like when we was aspiring and practicing, I even got hit low by accident before. And I actually did it before by accident because we was just inside close. So I don't think it was by purpose. And not being biased because I'm a big fan of him either.
Yeah, man. Well, hey. It definitely is what it is, man. And Keith is a boxer, guys. So I want y'all to know he is a boxer. So, that's why I asked him, did he think? Because, Keith would know, Terry Knox said Errol was feeding the homeless before this fight. He's a humble, good nature dude. Yeah, he is, man. Errol Spence is a good guy, man. Isn't that amazing why people don't like him?
I love Errol Spence, man. The way he carries himself, mature-wise, and how good he can fight.
Yeah, he's extremely mature. And,
yeah,
funny, people find some of the dumbest things to not like him. Hey, well, I don't like him because, his nipples are too big. Like, you remember people was running around and talking about the man nipples, man? Like, what the hell?
Some weight. Either he a weight bully or maybe because he beat one of the fighters that they really like and now they don't like him.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Crazy. But,
He is big, but I don't consider him a weight bully, though. And honestly, I don't think he that big. He big, but I don't think he that big. I think Kell Brook bigger than him overall.
But, he can make the weight, though.
Yeah, he can make the weight. He walk around 175, but he can make the weight still.
Oh, wait a minute. We got somebody calling in on the line. Hold on 1 second, sir. We're going to take your call. Okay. All right, hold on. Let's put the sound on. Sorry about that, caller. Okay. All right. Caller is on the air.
This free conference call is provided by Uber Conference.
Okay. Caller, you are live.
Yo.
On the Coach Shelton Harrison
What's
Sports.
up?
What's up, man?
Yeah, man. That was a crazy fight, man.
Yeah, it was a crazy fight, man. So, man.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yes.
Any questions, man? I just want to know.
Yeah, man. So, you thought it was crazy. Okay. So, are you the one that wanted to know if Errol Spence punched OCampo in the nuts on purpose?
No. I was the guy that was talking about the Granados, and I was like, that was unnecessary.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
hey,
that was crazy. Yeah,
why
I'm
do you
alive.
think? Okay, Balaj, man, what's up, Balaj? Hey, man, shout out to Balaj,
What's
man.
up, man?
Yeah, man, what? Why do you think Granados did that, man?
To be honest, man, I feel like he was kind of getting frustrated, man. From Farah, not from Farah, but what was the guy name?
Fortuna.
He was kind of getting frustrated, and I think he just trying to do something, to stop the dude rhythm. That's what I think.
Okay. Okay, well, yeah, man, I
Yeah.
mean, Fortuna was piecing him up pretty good, man. And it looked like,
Yeah, exactly.
but, if you were just watching, if you turned it on, oh, okay. Well, Adrian Granados, man, just putting a lot of pressure on him, but you would see Fortuna, like slipping a hook there, You would see Fortuna,
Yeah.
catching him in the body. You see Fortuna getting up out of there and rotating back to the center. Then you see Fortuna hitting him with a straight right. I mean, he was catching him with some really some solid shots, man. And, I just thought Granados,
Yeah,
hey, here
man,
go
it's
my
crazy.
chance. Then hey, what do you think?
Right.
What you think? What you think about Adrian Granados, man? Saying, hey, well, he faking, man. He faking.
I didn't like it, man. I think that was some bullshit. And I personally feel like he said that shit because he wanted to make himself feel innocent, like it wasn't his fault.
Yeah, it reminded me of that song by Master P. Oh, it ain't my fault. It ain't my fault. That's what it reminded me of. Oh, but yeah, man. Yeah, that fight was crazy. Hey, Keith, man. You
Yep.
got anything to ask my man on the phone, Keith?
Honestly, I could not hear. I can hear you asking him questions, but I can't hear him though.
Oh, you know what? You gotta go to the live stream. Actually, you know that.
I gotta go actual live stream.
Yeah, I gotta fix that part, man. See, I'm still working, man. It's a work in progress.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I would love to ask him questions, but I can't hear him. Yeah.
Okay. So what you do, man? Just pull up just pull up the actual stream itself, man.
Like how I go about that?
If you're on the phone, you can just pull up. What you can do, man? You just pull up.
Yep. All right. No, I ain't with the laptop.
Okay, you can use your phone. Just go to YouTube and pull up a browser, and then you'll be able to hear him.
Like,
Yeah, like if you go to YouTube and then you get a browser,
I'm on where
just pull up
I
the
can.
actual video, then you can hear him. But what you do is
Yeah, I'm on the part where I can see everybody's chats and everything right now.
right. So you mute yourself, and then him and I talk, and then you can just ask a question, right? And then
All right.
and then he'll answer the question.
Yeah.
And then when he talk, then you mute yourself again. That's all you do.
Okay.
Okay. So I guess he want to ask you a question based off what we're talking about. But yeah, man. So
Okay.
who do you think Spence is gonna fight next?
Who's Spence will fight next, man? Man, I don't know. I think he's gonna honestly wait.
Was you asking for me or the one that's on the phone, coach?
I think that would be a good idea. But to be honest, man, who should he fight, man? Shit, I don't know. That's a good question. But I think he'll wait though. I think he's gonna wait between Danny and Sean Porter to get their class shown, then fight them. Probably one of the two. And between Danny Garcia and Sean Porter fight, I got Sean Porter, man. But that's gonna be a good ass fight.
Yeah, man. I think it's gonna be a great fight, man. It's gonna be good.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
see, but then I wonder, man, whoever wins, are either of these two gonna fight Errol Spence Jr. or Terrence Crawford? See, that's really my next question.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, and I fuck with Terrence Crawford. So yeah, man. Any questions? I mean, I think Terrence Crawford is gonna take over, man. I mean, and the reason why I say is because his style, man. He can switch his stances, and that left and right hand shit is crazy. Like I noticed that in the Jeff Horn fight, I don't know. I think I said in your video, the man, like, he was wrestling him. It's like, I like his body control, man. He was bullying dude. Jeff Horn, you had to been at least maybe 10 pounds, maybe 5 pounds over, but it didn't seem like in that fight, the dude was, Terrence Crawford was in that, man. He was totally, focused, and I like that, and I can see that in fighters. And definitely Terrence Crawford, man. I have faith in. I feel like he's going to take over the division, man.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I think like after this fight, man, I saw. I don't know. I ain't saying like Errol Spence look vulnerable. I'm not saying that, but I definitely think that Terrence Crawford has a chance to defeat Errol Spence, and I just think I don't know. I'm looking at Terrence's skill. Errol is big, strong. He's agile. He can move.
Yeah.
And he can do a lot of different things. But Terrence Crawford he's very strong. And I think his strength is underrated now. After what he did to Jeff Horn, his strength is extremely underrated.
Yeah, I can agree.
Yeah, man.
I feel like one thing too, Terrence Crawford could possibly work on. I know a lot of people say maybe keeping his hands up more, but I think I like that more because what he does is he baits a guy in, So what he does is he drops his hands a little bit on the outside, so when the boxer kind of come and try to throw a right hook or a jab or something, he could just turn, make a, have a right, he could counter it, I think he used that to his advantage. He kind of lured a boxer in, kind of like what Floyd did a little bit back in his day, or between Marquez fight, kind of dropped his hands low. So I think he'd be fine. But a lot of people say that could be a vulnerability, kind of. And to be honest, man, like you said, I don't know. Like, I'm going with Terrence, but I want to see how, like Keith said, I want to see how he can hold up against a body shot of Spence, I don't know, but I mean, hopefully he can, but I mean, that would be awesome to see because, Spence, like he said himself, he's a body snatcher, definitely.
Oh, yeah. He snatched that body on up, man, and it's a wrap for him, man. I mean, he folded this dude up like a lawn chair, man. Like, it was a good win, man. But, I was looking at, too, OCampo was landing, man. He was landing some shots. And, he kept making Errol reset, man. And see, I started thinking, okay, dang, man. If he's making Errol Spence reset, man, what is Crawford going to do? Like, see, now.
He was feigning,
Oh, go ahead. No. Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he was, like you said, he was feigning. So, like, basically, when Spence was coming in, he would kind of, kind of level a little bit. He would kind of, okay, so Spence, he's going to come in, try to throw it straight. Ocampo will back up. And then, reset. Like you said, go back, move around. He was doing that pretty well. So, like you said, not even taking your word, I'm just saying, I thought that fight was going to last at least another couple rounds. And I got really disappointed because I'm like, damn, the fight literally ended. But, hey, man, it looked like when he took that body shot, if you even go back, you can look at, like, when Errol Spence threw that first, he threw one or two? I think he threw two body shots, the first two body shots before the knockout. Man, like, Campo's face and demeanor just changed. He was like, oh, shit, like, he couldn't take that, man. And then all of a sudden, like you said, Errol Spence seen that, man, and he went for the kill. And that's what I like about boxers, man, especially Errol Spence, He could go for the kill, definitely. If he sense like you down, man, he's going for it. So, man, like, that's going to be a good fight, man. I feel like that's what separates Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, man. Them dudes are fucking got killer instinct, and you got to have that. Like my dad always told me, man, in boxing, if you ever want to do that, you got to be mean, man. And shit, I actually want to do boxing, actually, but I never did. I just had a love for boxing, and I'm real kind of, I have a sound judgment, and I'm pretty good with boxing. I can judge fights, and I can see who will win or not. So I have that intuition, man. And I think I should do boxing, but it's like I have this like little jitterness. I don't know why, but I mean, I might be good at it, man. I've been watching boxing almost like 12, maybe 13 years. Since I was like maybe 10, ever since Floyd fought. My dad used to watch it, and I used to watch it with him. And man, ever since, man, I just was stuck into boxing, man. Like that's probably like my most watched, sport. I watch basketball a little bit. I always like boxing, but nowadays, I'm not gonna lie. Like even like you guys, Keith said a good point, man. Like boxers, man, they don't fight anymore, man, and it gets uninteresting. So I always look at Errol. Like that's just why it's so easy to kind of judge fights because who's really won it, who don't. It's like it's hard to tell who's coming up anymore. And and watch boxing because everybody's trying to keep that record, man. They're trying to make this show more marketable, and that's why I feel like a lot of boxers like Sean Porter don't want to fight because they want, that business. They want to show people that, hey, man, I got the steel, kind of like Floyd Mayweather, man. Floyd Mayweather, when he, set that record, that undefeated record, man, everybody went for that, and that's what it's like a gift and a curse that Floyd did, man. To be honest.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a curse because now all these fools thinking that they got a
Yep.
hoe and they don't want to let it go at any cost. Now, Keith, okay,
Yeah,
Keith.
definitely.
Now, Keith Brown want to respond to something you said. Hey, Keith.
Okay.
Hey, Keith Brown. God, dog. Where's Keith Brown? Keith Brown.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, yeah, because I heard him. He basically was saying how he was thinking about doing boxing and how he been watching it for a while and everything. All right. Well, because I don't know, because I ain't gonna be able to hear him. I'm gonna have to mute it again and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is ask him a question out and I'll mute it so I can hear him. But basically, you just gotta go by how your heart feels. If you really want to do it, it's gonna take a lot of discipline though. Like, I don't know how you eat. If you're in shape already, if you're not in shape, man, you gotta train hard right now. Get the best trainer you can get. Be disciplined. I mean, if you doing, I don't know how your lifestyle is now. Like, if you like have fun, even if it's like the pot thing or drinking and everything, you might want to cut that down, man. Cause your stamina gotta be 10 top notch. Cause it's no joke though. It could be done, but it's no joke though. I'm just letting you know, man. But it could be done. And I have faith in you. If you want to do it, it can be done. We all will support you if you do it. And that's the best thing I can say. And I'm about to mute it again and let you respond.
Okay. I call him. Yeah, he said he wants you to respond.
Okay. Hey, I'm listening to it right now. Hold up.
Okay.
It could be done, but it's no joke, though. But it could be done. I say for you, if you want to do it, it can be done. We all will support you if you do it. That's the best thing I can say. I'm about to mute it again and let you respond.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, man. I have really good discipline. I run almost every day. I actually am a vegan, to be honest with you. I actually did that like a year and a half ago where I stopped eating meat for a while, and my brother really influenced me on that. And, he actually becoming a vegetarian, and then he went to vegan. And, me and him had a crazy talk, just talking about, being aware of what's being in our food and, and when you can eat a lot of meat, how it can really affect your body. So basically, I kind of took that in consideration. I was like, you know what, man, I'm going to try this. So I took it little by little. And I stopped, I really stopped eating meat. I've been doing it for a while now, and yeah, about that, like you said, it will be tough. But yeah, man, I mean, shoot, it's something I can do, especially like let me see, like I don't do a lot of like I could do pull-ups and stuff, and I can, do a couple like ab rolls and stuff. One thing I noticed, I don't work out a lot. I just run a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like I can run pretty good. I have like good endurance. I know my brother, me and him ran, and he said I can actually run good enough in the military. Because I do it almost literally every day. Like as we speak, I'll run now. Like I just discipline myself. So I got that down pat. I just think me focusing and wanting to have that instinct, like I was saying, coach. Having that will to if I want to pursue that, because I do have a good will. I have a really strong willpower, because when I went, in that meat route, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I literally stopped. I never went back. I don't try to cheat or nothing, I just, if I go for it, I go for it, So that's the one thing about meat, So yeah.
Yeah, man. I don't eat meat either, man. I've been a vegan for what 14 years. It's been a long time, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I ain't touching, man. But
yeah,
man, I got all kind of energy, bro. All kind of energy. I see some of the
Yeah.
20-year-olds in the gym, man. They can't, man.
Right.
I
Right.
used to spar them dudes, man. They couldn't even go 3 rounds without gassing out, man. Man, I'm like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, what the
Why
heck,
do
man?
Yeah, I hate when people say, not even hate, but I notice a lot of people say vegans don't have a lot of energy, or they have lack of that, and that's because of like they don't get enough cholesterol, like all this BS, things that meat eaters or people who try vegan for maybe 6 months, they claim that it's not good, and you really have low energy. And there's one dude actually who trained Conor McGregor. He's like his movement coach, whatever. Ito Portal claims that they have really low energy, and he would never train with any person that goes that route. And I just wonder what you think about that. And plus, can you give me any tips on like, vegan meals? And because I eat, I try to make my own meals, but man, sometimes I just, I live with my parents still. I'm 19, but as I'm growing up more, man, I just want to watch out. I always look at my ingredients and shit, so because I don't want to eat no animals or nothing like that, or anything that has contained gluten or all that, extra stuff. But yeah, man, I'm in, taking this pretty seriously. So if there's anything you can give me, any tips or stuff,
Yeah, it's a lot
it'd
of
be
vegan
good,
meals
man.
you can make, man. You can make, vegan spaghetti, man. Like, see, I replace my meat with, I use mushrooms. You can saute them. You can put them in stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
And, like if I make, vegan spaghetti, I just, I use like spinach noodles or, whatever, and I'm steaming spaghetti. I put, my mushrooms, broccoli. I put like, sauce. I make my own sauce too. I do that using tomatoes and garlic and pepper. I do all that myself. And it tastes just like spaghetti, man. Or you want to bake it, bake zucchini, and then put that, string it, and then, make it noodles. Or, you can make, I make, pies like a vegan pie, like it's an imitation
Right.
vegan pot pie, where you can, I do that, man. You can, you can do more than just eat salads, man. Just about everything that you have with meat, you can actually eat it as a vegan, and that's the thing. There are a lot of things you can eat with vegan, man. Like I make like vegan zucchini bread. That's good. I make my own vegan ice cream that don't have no kind of fat, no cholesterol, no animal products, and it tastes good.
Okay.
Just using like a frozen banana, using some almond milk, and I make my
Mm-hmm.
own. I make my own vegan ice cream, man. You can't tell the difference. Tastes the same. If I get a sweet tooth, I don't eat a lot of bread, but sometimes I might make a vegan, cake, and share it or take it, take
Yeah.
it to people in my gym and let them get it. I do some stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah, man,
Um,
that's crazy. Yeah.
yeah, man. So it's good,
I
man.
know we'd be cool people, man. We met.
Yeah, I probably had to I had to put up a video with some recipes or something, man. I prepare my own stuff, man. Cause I got tired of going to
Right.
vegan restaurants. Like, wait a minute. Why am I paying? I can go make this stuff. Let me go buy the ingredients. I can make this crap at home, man. I can go do this at my
Yeah.
house, and
Real.
then you can go online, man. Like, man, look, somebody done made a YouTube, whatever you want to eat. You type in what you want to eat and say vegan. Now me, I follow a guy
Yep.
named
Yeah.
I follow a guy named Dr. Sabi, and
Uh-huh.
again, I don't know if you remember. Well, see, Dr. Sabi was probably one of the most instrumental people in the black community, period. Because he cured, he's cured AIDS, sickle cell, cancer, diabetes. Matter of fact, man, he cured me of a of a heart condition that doctor said that, well, that you'll go to sleep and you won't wake up, and I'm like, well, that's not acceptable. They told me, well, it ain't much we can do,
Right.
man. You seem like you in good shape, but I was having these pains, and man, Doctor Sabi said, man, he said, yo, he said, this is what you need to do. He said, I want you to stop drinking milk. Now, and I spoke to him, man.
Uh-huh.
He came to a church function,
Oh,
man.
really?
Yeah, and he said, I want you to stop eating milk,
That's incredible.
stop eating animal
Mm-hmm.
products. He said, stop eating ham and hog maw and chicken. And he said, man, stop eating that mess. And he said, I don't want you to eat anything. I want you to take these herbal products. And he said, eat electrical foods. That's what he told me. So I got on his
Uh-huh.
electric food diets. I took his products, and man, in about 30 days, I was cured. Cured me.
Wow.
Yeah, man. And I followed a diet, electrical food, and wasn't really hungry. Lost all kind of weight and kept the weight off. I followed this diet today, kept the weight off. I lost about 75, 80 pounds. I did that, and
Mm-hmm.
I got cured in 30 days. I lost 40 pounds in 30 days. And after 3 months, I was 80 pounds lighter, man. I mean, just following his diet, and and you're not hungry. You know, you get full easy. Like I eat a little bit and I'm full. So I was like, yo, man, I'm gonna keep doing this for a lifestyle. I'm gonna do it for a
Yeah,
lifestyle.
man, that's good, and
That's
I'm
what I
glad
did.
you're here.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's recipes or whatever you want to eat, man. Just type it in. Somebody can show you. You can go on Google, man, and type it in, and they got recipes for everything. And the stuff easy to make, man. That's what the thing about vegan meals. They're so easy because you're using vegetables. So everything is easy to make, you know. And now I tell you now, if you're gonna do it, and if you want to be a true vegan, don't eat like a lot of the imitation meat that they have. That stuff ain't. Those not vegetables, man. That's some chemical. You know, like make sure it's coming from a plant-based source. If you're a true
gotcha,
vegan,
gotcha.
yeah. But my man, who just stepped in? My man Rob Sportsman Lee, man. He said, I don't want to hear Spence ever hear Spence weight bullet OCampo. Nah, man, OCampo came in 16 pounds heavier, man. That was crazy.
Oh no, no, no. Yeah, that was. I didn't
Yeah,
even look at that until you showed the little picture. It was 162. I'm like, man,
yeah, man, that was
crazy.
intense. Like, what? This dude hydrated 16 pounds? 16 pounds. This dude hydrated. Like, that's insane, man. That is insane. But yeah, man, yeah. All right, y'all smash that Lizite button, man. Smash the Lizite button. Okay, smash it. Y'all hook it up. But guys, this has been a good live stream. I'm gonna definitely hop back on here tomorrow. Probably, we get a little bit of MMA going because MMA is dead right now because ain't no fights and so ain't really
Yeah,
much to talk about. So and boxing is heating up. So, folks,
yeah, definitely.
here it is. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna take us out. Get Keith Brown. Are you with us?
All right, now.
Hey guys.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
I was
Keith
just
Brown.
listening the whole time. It sound good. He sound like he on the right path on everything he got going. Man, all I can say is for him to keep it up.
Yeah, man. Sound like you're on the right path, man.
Tell him I said thanks, man.
He said thank you, man.
Stay safe, man, out there, man. Peace.
All right.
Yeah, Rob said Conor McGregor killed MMA. I believe that. But they're going to let him do whatever he wants to do. That's Conor McGregor.
Yeah, he be back doing what he do.
Being stupid. But guys, on behalf of Keith Brown, MMA and Boxing, tell people how they can get a hold of you.
And you can reach me right here on YouTube at Keith Brown MMA and Boxing.
Okay. And guys, y'all go ahead and follow him and smash, go to his channel, like his videos, do all of that. And my man Balaj, man.
All right.
So hopefully, man, next time,
I'm
man.
putting.
Go ahead, Keith. Sorry.
I was about to say yeah, because I'm about to put some work in. So got some videos coming out.
You got some big. And Balaj, man, you got to drop me an email, man. Because next time, man, I wouldn't mind getting you on the panel, man. I wouldn't mind getting you on the panel, man. Thanks for calling in, because I'm trying to improve the call-in system, man. And, it's tough, man. I'm trying to get it down pat.
Yeah, you get it, man. You get it, man.
Yeah, man. It's coming. It's starting to come together, though. It's coming together.
Oh yeah, I bet it is, though, Coach.
Vision, man. Yeah, coming to fruition.
Hey, man, I envision it. Man, Rob just went ahead and subscribed to you, Keith Brown. Yeah.
All right. Thank
Keith
you
Brown.
so much. Thank you.
Keith
I appreciate
Brown.
the support.
Keith Brown, Benji, man, you're on the panel. Benji, have you seen my combat sports panel diagram? I got your icon on there, man. So Benji, you're on the sports panel. And guys, if you guys are listening, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Guys, we're definitely taking things and we're gonna move up, guys. We're gonna move up. We're growing every day, and thank you guys for y'all joining the channel. This is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison, guys. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe.